We on to the next topic, man. Justin Fields. I told you I was going to talk about him. Last couple games, the kid has showed so much promise, man, and I'm happy for him. Happy for him, getting this, showing people that I can actually really play. If you put the right pieces around me, I can actually flourish. But this is the hard part of the business right here. This is the tough part of the business. How do you grade Caleb Williams if you're the Bears? You have to bring him in. You got to get a feel because you have to make a decision based off that. Because to me, you cannot afford to pass up on Caleb Williams and he goes somewhere else and goes nuclear. This would be worse than passing up Patrick Mahomes. It ain't. I can't even say that it's worse than that because Patrick Mahomes had one of the great. Yeah, no, it ain't as bad as that, but it would be right there, like as far as blunders. Do I think Justin Fields is a good quarterback and can succeed in this league? Yes. But I also think Justin Fields needs to go somewhere else to succeed. Now, if you're asking me personally what I would do, yeah, I probably would do that. I would probably trade Justin Fields, see what I can get for him. Don't go crazy with because this is the thing, you're not going to get a lot of compensation for him if you're trying to trade him. And the reason why you're not is because we know you have to trade him. You're not going to keep him on the roster. So you take this third round pick or whatever they're trying to give you for Justin Fields, and you cut ties and you go get your quarterback. It's simple. And then what I would do is parlay my second first round pick that I have from my own pick, parlay that into some other picks. That's what I would do. If there's a way you can move up in the draft and find a way to get Marvin Harrison Jr., but I don't think Arizona's going to let you get him because I think Arizona knows, like, yeah, we're taking Marvin Harrison. That's the thing. If he's in the draft, we don't even know if he's going to be in the draft, man. He's sounding like he wants to go back to school to beat Michigan. College. Yeah, man. I get it though. I get this college experience. Some people like the college experience, man, and that's cool. But don't forget what you're doing it for. Don't forget what you're doing it for. You're doing it to get to the league. This dude is projected to be, if not the first pick overall, he's projected to be a top 2-3 pick. He's not going to be there past 3. So, decisions. If you're Chicago, how much do you feel? How much do you feel for the boy, man? For Caleb Williams, man. If you look at him as generational, you have to go get him. You have to. You have to go get him. If you look at him as generational, if you look at him as just, yeah, maybe I'm not too sure, then you roll with Justin Fields and then you draft Marvin Harrison number 1. But I just don't think you can afford to take that chance and miss. Because if he goes somewhere else and he goes crazy, you guys are going to look really bad. And jobs will be lost in the process. And the regime that's there now also is not the regime that drafted Justin Fields. If you're looking at this guy as your quarterback, you know, we don't know whether he's a generational guy. We got to see him on the field. But every indication when it comes to quarterbacks of this caliber, he looks like that. Everybody thought Trevor Lawrence was going to be that. No. This guy marks out better than Trevor Lawrence, though. I mean, the way he creates, he's like Steph Curry, like with the handle and the shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? He does Mahomes-like things, man. He definitely does. And he throws some awkward angles. He checks off all of those boxes. And now they put out a mock draft out here. They got him going to Chicago. So Chicago they got to make a decision. I don't know. Yeah, I think Caleb Williams, even if he don't go to Chicago, Chicago's going to trade that pick and parlay that into a bunch of picks. You could pull that move. Or you could keep the pick and draft Marvin Harrison Jr. Give him a real shot. So that's the question. How high do you look at Caleb, and do you want to trade that pick? And then they got Arizona taking Marvin Harrison, like I knew it. Then they got the Patriots taking Drake May. I already knew that was going to happen. But I don't know. I think you have to get a new. I ain't gonna lie. If you're the Patriots and you take this Drake May kid, you need to get him a new coach. Belichick's not gonna work. I'm not gonna lie to you. Belichick is not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. I don't want him to ruin this kid's career, and I think it's possible he can. You have to get a new coach if you're gonna take him. And I'm just going down like they got the Giants now taking Jaden Daniels ahead of Bo Nix, because it used to be Bo Nix and Michael Penix ahead of him. Now they got the Giants taking Jaden Daniels. Now this kid is very special. He's really special. I watched him play. I mean, the kid got a rocket for an arm, can throw. He is what you call a dual threat. Literally. He literally can do both at a high level. I think that's not a bad pick for them, man, for the Giants. It's not. Then you got Tampa Bay. They got them taking Rome Odunze, the receiver from Washington. He's a beast. Dog. He's really like that. I like that. I like that for them, man. And then they got the Chargers taking a Dallas Turner, who's an edge rusher. That's an interesting pick for them. I can't tell them to take another receiver because they just took Quentin Johnston last year. But the Chargers need help defensively because they're probably going to let go of Bosa. Khalil Mack might not be back, and then they found something in the draft with their rookie, man. So they might just need another bookend. So we'll see. They might need another bookend. Dallas Turner from Alabama. So that might be what they need. They got Tennessee taking Brock Bauer, the best tight end, and like he's gonna be like that at the next level. I told everybody, I said, listen, you can look and see when somebody's gonna be that at the next level. He's one of the short ones, I'm sure. Like, I don't have to think. He works in this NFL. Fast tight end, dang near a slot receiver, can play in the slot. Like, yeah, he works. He's a utility guy. He is what Pitts should be. I don't understand why Pitts ain't. I don't understand why he's not featured. But Brock Bowers is that. Then they got the Vegas Raiders taking J.J. McCarthy from Michigan. Now, McCarthy, low-key, has been, like, for me, I've been noticing, like, with the mock drafts, he actually has been higher than a lot of other guys. I mean, they really like him. They really like what he checks out to be because, to me, he's actually, before this mock came out, he was, like, the third quarterback taken in the draft. They had him at 3. They been, like, on the lowest of keys, though. Because I was looking, I'm like, hold up, J.J. McCarthy in the top? They have him in the top 10 at one point? So, I mean, I can't say I don't see that. They see something there. They definitely see something there, man. You got the Packers. Okay, they got the Packers taking a tackle. J.C. Latham from Alabama. Wow. Okay. Yeah, but I'm just scrolling through, man. Looking at some of the projected picks, man. And, yeah. Liking what I see, man. And then you got the Cincinnati. They got Cincinnati taking Malik Neighbor. That's one of the receivers Jaden Daniels was throwing to. That boy's a beast. Dogs. They have dogs at receivers at LSU. So that's because of T. Higgins probably leaving. I don't know if they're going to re-sign Tyler Boyd. I don't know what they're going to do. But this kid, you put him on the other side of Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase got him another bookend. So I can see them taking that. I can see them doing that. I also can see them going defense too. And then you got the Buffalo Bills taking Keon Coleman. That's going to be a big A. That's a big pickup because this kid can play. I watched him at Florida State. This kid can play. So that's actually a really big pickup for them. A really big pickup. Let's see here. Come on, man. You got the Denver Broncos taking Nate Wiggins, the cornerback from LSU. I feel like he's been in college for years, and he's been a really good player for years as well. So, yeah, that's actually a good pickup for them. Patrick being on the other side of Patrick Surtain, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. So, and then they got Bo Nix going to the Atlanta Falcons. Now, the reason why this actually makes sense is because Bo Nix has been playing for years, and you need an experienced guy. I think he works in Atlanta. I think because of his style, the way they played at Oregon, very similar to the way they play in Atlanta. A lot of read options, a lot of RPOs, read pass, all that. They're gonna have all that, and Bo Nix can run that kind of thing. Doesn't have fumble issues. Very mature, put it like that. Was in college for all that time, very mature. So I can see that right there. Bo Nix going there. Okay. Got the Colts taking Kool-Aid Man. I want him to go to Pittsburgh so bad. You have no idea. I want him to be a Pittsburgh. The cornerback from Alabama. The dude is a dog, man. Dog, man. Okay, so they got the Steelers taking Kalen King, which is a cornerback from Penn State who played with Joey Porter Jr. When Joey was there last year. So getting another corner is definitely that would definitely be helpful for sure. For sure. Wow. So they got the Texans taking Emeka Mbuka. That's the receiver from Ohio State. He's actually nice, man. He's actually nice. Yeah. Kansas City getting offensive line help. They do, because old boy, he's an annoyance. Fumbles too much, not fumbles, but he gets too many offsides. I mean, false start penalties, holding penalties. The guy on the other side, Joe. I want to say Johnson, not Johnson. You know what I'm talking about. 74, not 78, 74. I want to say his name is Jawan something, but yeah, he's terrible. He's awful. Jawan Taylor, that's what it is. Him, he's bad. He's awful. They need help, so I'm glad they're taking that. They got the Baltimore Ravens taking Cooper DeJean, who's a DB from Iowa. I can see that because Marlon Humphreys, I'm sorry, bro. They pick on you now, bro. When it's late game situation and we need a pass, hey, Marlon one-on-one, need. So I can see the Ravens doing that for sure. They got Philly taking a receiver. Xavier Legette from South Carolina. They don't need another receiver. They need defensive help. So they need to try to go get a dog on the defense. I don't like that pick for them. Hopefully they do better research. But no. Nah. They need to add. They need to either add. Because I think Jason Kelsey's probably done after this year. So do you go get another center? Do you go get a center in the first round? Or do you go defense where you really need the help? Or do you go defense in the free agency? So that's the question for them. So we're going to see how that goes. And that's the first round, a little flyby mock draft, man. So, yeah, man, I think y'all stay tuned, man. We're going to get up out of here. I appreciate all the love and support, man. This is Pod When I Want to Pod podcast. I will see you Thursday with my picks. Got a lot of big stuff coming up, man. Got Saturday games this week. So I appreciate you guys, man. Until next time.